What's up, guys? Bob Buscraig here again at ThinkComputers, and we're taking a look at a case here. And we mainly know MSI for their video cards. That's really what their video cards and their motherboards. That's really what they're known for. But they also make other products, and cases is just one of those products. This is their Stealth case. It's selling for about $80 right now online. So let's check it out. Taking a look at the case here, it overall has just, I would say, a solid design. It doesn't have anything super flashy or something that's really going to catch your eye. It's just a nice, sleek design that's just, just nice and plain. I don't know, I just like it. It's just very plain. So we're going to start at the front here. And up top, starting on the right-hand side, you have two USB 3.0 ports, and then you have two USB 2.0 ports, and then at the end here you have a USB charging port, and you're actually going to connect a Molex connection to this USB port, and it's going to charge your devices like your iPhone, your iPad, tablet, things like that much faster than a normal USB port would do. Also in the center here you have your microphone and headphone ports, and then you have your power button, power LED, hard drive LED, and your small little reset button right there. Below all that you have 4 5.25-inch bays, and all the covers here have a nice like honeycomb mesh design. Below that you have a large ventilation section right here, and behind that is a 120mm blue LED fan. The side of the case is pretty plain except for this large ventilated section right here, and in this section you can fit two 120mm or two 140mm cooling fans. When you get inside the case, the first thing you're going to see is there is blue everywhere. They have accented this case with blue. You have blue all over the place on the trays, on the motherboard tray, on the expansion slots, even this fan has blue on it. There's blue everywhere, which gives it a really cool look. But the thing is, there's no side panel window, so you're really not going to see this stuff unless you have your case open. Taking a quick look around here, I'm feeling and I'm seeing all this, and I really don't see anywhere where I'm really going to cut myself. And that's the first thing you really want to check for. The worst thing you want to do is when you're installing your system is cut yourself. I've done it a million times with cases. In this case, all the edges are rounded here. There's really not a lot that I'm really going to cut myself on, so I like that. Now, starting up here, you do have your 3 5.25-inch bays that use this toolless system, which seems to be a pretty simple toolless system. Now this bottom one does not have a toolless system. Not sure why, but it does not. Moving down here, now you may think these are for 2.5-inch hard drives, but they're actually not. What they are is they're stabilizers. So you loosen these two thumb screws right here and you pull these out. Okay, and if you have a very long video card, it's going to stabilize that video card. There's two of them here that pull right out just like that, and they're going to stabilize that very long video card that you may be installing in your system. It's something nice to have, especially like I said, if you have long video cards, it's going to be nice to have so it doesn't bend down. I've had cases where I've had a video card in there for a long time, and it's a long one and it starts to sway and bend down. It just doesn't look good. Moving down, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 hard drive trays. These trays easily slide out, and they can fit 2.5-inch and 3.5-inch hard drives. Now, looking where the power supply goes, there are 4 rubber feet here that are going to lift it up a little bit to give it that cooling. There are ventilation holes here and here. It looks like you will be able to fit a 120mm fan right on the bottom here if you do have a very short power supply. As far as expansion slots go, as I said, they are blue, which makes them look very, very cool. And they do have thumb screws on them, which I like to see. It just makes things easier, especially when you're taking out cards or things like that. You do have another, like I said, a 120mm exhaust fan. And it does have a 3-pin connector, so you're going to be able to connect it very nice and easily to your motherboard. There are no fans installed up top, although it looks like you can install 140mm and 120mm fans up there pretty easily. You do have a large CPU cutout right here, and you do have some cable routing holes. You have 1, 2, 3, and it looks like you have some up here where you can route your CPU power and things like that. Also, you do have your internal USB 3.0 header. I always like to see that now. All the new motherboards have internal USB 3.0 headers, so it's nice to see that on this case. So this concludes our overview video of the MSI Stealth case. It's selling for about $85 to $100 online depending on where you go. Check back on ThinkComputers very soon for a full written review. And remember, if you like our videos, make sure you subscribe. Catch you guys later.